Hi guys, ignore my fat. It's Gemini Empress back again with another pick a card reading. I've missed you guys so much. It's my birthday today. It's the 4th of June. I turned 21. So yes, I'm a Gemini. Sorry that I haven't really been posting much. It's because I've had a lot of readings to get through. It's exhausting sometimes. But yeah, if you want to book a reading, it's 5 questions now. I keep limiting the number because I realize that I'm neglecting my channel and, you know, everything else in life. Yeah, 5 questions for £10. PayPal is a different address to my email. So email me for a reading and I'll explain to you in the email. But it's £10 for 5 questions. Or just £10 in general to know like a situation of some sort. But yeah, anyways, we're here to find out how your ex feels about you. Oh, is it blurry? I hope it's not blurry. Is it blurry? Better not be blurry. Yeah, it's my birthday today. So yeah, really meditate and pick pile 1, which is the green highlighter. Pick pile 2, which is the yellow highlighter. Pick pile 3, which is the pink highlighter. And pick pile 4 for the orange highlighter. So if you guys really want to meditate, let me tilt the camera here. I mean, I do have a camera stand, don't get me wrong. But, you know, the girl's a bit lazy sometimes because I've been doing a lot of reads. I've been really busy and it's just been hard, okay? So really meditate and let's go. Who picked... For those of you who picked pile 1, which is the green highlighter, okay? Let's find out how your ex feels about you. Okay, so from this Answer a Simple deck, we have Put Others First, which is number 43, which is basically 7. And then from the traditional tarot, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the 7 of Swords. And then from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, we have Give Your Relationship a Chance. So here's what I'm getting, guys. I hope you can see all the pictures, cards. You know, a lot of, oh my God, it better not be blurred. I'm such a mess, honestly. Like, it's so hilarious. Like, I look at other tarot readers and I'm like, look how professional they are. Look how amazing they are. And then there's just me that's kind of like, you get what you pay for or you get what you watch, you know. I don't really put that much effort, which I'm starting to, but, you know, we're getting there. So for those of you who picked pile 1, your ex sees you as somebody who is doing well without them. You're successful, you're happy. Some of you are in a commitment and they see that. They see you being happy without them. They see you in the 7 of Swords, somebody who sneaked away from the connection that they once had with you, and they're seeing you getting happiness and fulfillment elsewhere in their life. They basically just see you in your happiest element. They think that you're in your highest power, you're doing good things. And you know what's funny? Because that's when the exes always want to come back, isn't it? When you're doing well for yourself, when you no longer need it, that's when they want to come back, right? But they want to let you know that they learn how to put others first because of you. Because 4 plus 3 is 7, which is a 7 is a card of like is a number of like spirituality, you know, self-analyzation, you know, going within, learning, experience. I feel like some of you, your relationship with this person taught you how to put yourself first, but then they learned how to put others first because of being with you. Because maybe they were selfish in the connection, maybe they lied a lot, maybe they didn't put you first, they put everything else on earth in front of you, I mean above you. So they never really initiated anything like serious with you. They never really took your feelings into consideration. So now they've learned how to put others first and they want to be this person who can put you first. They want to come back. That's what I'm getting. The song that comes to mind is The One Who Got Away. So they see you as somebody who they could have had the 10 of Pentacles with. They see you as the one, someone who they could have had a life with, a family with, everything with, and they fucked it up big time. So now they're seeing like everything they've lost. And the song that keeps playing in my head is The One Who Got Away, something like that, by Katy Perry. Yeah, in another life, something like that. I would be your girl. Well, in this case, I would be your man, you know, depending who watches this. And I don't have to say you were the one who got away, something like that. And then we have Give Your Relationship a Chance. So something's telling me that they want a second chance with you. My son is crying. Oh my God. This is really awkward. Okay, I think he's just having a meltdown. He's with his auntie. So yeah, basically, they want to give a second chance. They want a second chance with you. They're like, oh, I wish you gave me a second chance. That's what they want to let you know. They're like, I wish you could just turn back time and make things right, and because you're the one who got away, I want to give this a chance. That's what they want to let you know, you know. So they're really thinking about you 24/7, hoping that, you know, you will notice them. But they see that you've got away. You literally snuck away. You're the one who got away, and you had the power to do it. They never thought you'd have the power. They thought that they had you wrapped around their fingers for the longest time ever, and it just upset them. They just kind of felt like they had like some sort of power over you, and you were just hard to, you know, let your guard down. You just refused to let your guard down. So that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. You were the one that got away, and they still want a second chance with you, and now they're learning to put others first. So yeah, that's what's coming to mind, pile 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile number 2, which is the yellow highlighter, here's how your ex feels about you. My son's having a meltdown, by the way. And I don't know why, because he's with his auntie. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably ignoring him. Why is she ignoring him? I'll go check up on him. 1 second. Yes, so sorry, my son was having a meltdown, but he's with his auntie, so I don't know why he was screaming like that. My auntie was trying to calm him down and wasn't working, so I don't really know what's going on. Checked up on him. He just wanted some cookies. Anyways, from the Answer is Simple deck for pile number 2, we have Turn on the Light, which is number 5. From the Romance Angel Oracle deck, you got 2 cards. Shh, don't tell pile 1. You have New Love, and you have Keep an Open Mind. And then from the traditional tarot, we have the Sun card, and we have the Justice in reverse. So what I'm getting is your ex is kind of playing the victim right now. They want to play themselves, and like there's someone who's the one who was hurt by you. This may be true for some of you, but I'm getting this more of a victim mentality where it's not actually true. It's just a different perception of how the breakup happened, because they're the Justice in reverse. So they see that, like, you know, someone could have been dealing with a Libra or a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. But there's somebody who feels like you did them wrong. You know, they're like, you did me wrong. I want justice. And they feel like they didn't get justice in the situation. They see you as the Sun card, where you're happy without them. You're living your life. You're on cloud 9. You've moved on. They even think you've moved on, especially with the New Love here. They feel like you're too busy falling in love with other people and somebody else is making you happy. This doesn't even have to be true, but this is how they see you. They see you as somebody who's moved on to someone better with a new love, and they see you having a lot of happiness with somebody else, and that's them. Although it's actually karma, that's what's meant to be happening. They feel like it's unjust. They're like, you know what? That's not fair. This was not supposed to end that way. And they're begging you. They want to beg you to have an open mind, to give them a second chance. They're like, please keep an open mind. Notice me, you know? Because they feel like you've done them wrong. They feel like justice has not been served. They feel like they want you back. They feel like they deserve you, you know? They feel like, especially with the Sun card here, they see you as happy, positive energy, radiant energy. And with the Turn on the Light, with the number 5, they see that your absence, you took the light away from you. Like, you light up the city, you light up worlds apart, you light up everybody's life, everybody's moods, just by existing, just by being with someone. They see you have a positive energy, you have such liveliness, such positivity, and it just makes them feel so like drawn to you, and they see that other people are drawn to you. And when you left their life, because we know we have number 5, and 5 is often a change, and usually a bad change, but it doesn't have to always be, but in this case it is. They see that when you left their life, you took the light that you have naturally with you, like, as the sun does, you know. It's like when you left their life, suddenly, you know, the world around them became dark. You know, you took the light. You know, they see that when you're with them, it's kind of like turn on the light. You are a big ball of light, good energy, happiness. But then now that you're not in their life, they feel like everything's unjust. They feel unhappy. They feel like things are not fair, and they feel they want to play the victim. They ask you to keep an open mind, like they want a second chance. The song that makes me think about this pile is That song by Maroon 5, I don't really know the lyrics, but it's something like, this love has taken a toll on me, she said goodbye too many times before. I don't even know why I'm getting this. I don't even listen to that. You know, I've heard that song like once in my life, and that was like years ago, but for some reason I'm getting this song for this pile. And yeah, they just want you to give them a second chance and keep an open mind and be open to forgiveness. But, you know, they're not really going to put the effort in to achieve that, you know, because what's happening is, what's happening is fair, but they feel like it's unfair. They feel like, how can you just move on like that? They want closure. They want a conversation. They want you to, like, you know, kind of like talk. They're like, you know, I'm your soulmate, you know, maybe I don't have what you're looking for, like the new person you're with, but I'm pretty great too. That's what's going through their mind. And you could just be like, you know what, bippity bappity, buck the fuck up, you know, like, don't even come back into my life. You know, I'm getting this person's just a victim player. You should not take them back. You know, that's just my intuition, letting you guys know that you're doing great. You're moving on. This person's not worth your time. The toxic people just feed off other people's positive energy, and I feel like this ex wants to feed off your positive energy because they're toxic, you know. But I feel like you'll do much better without this person. But that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope it resonated. If it didn't, well, sorry, you know. It won't always resonate, and that's that. On to pile 3. So for those of you who picked pile number 3, which is the pink highlighter, here's how your ex feels about you. We have from the Answer is Simple deck, accept, love, which is 39, which is basically 12, which is basically 3. And then from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, we have unrequited love in reverse. And then from the traditional tarot, we have 10 of Wands and the Hermit. Could have been dealing with a Virgo or a fire sign, doesn't have to be. So, you know, what I'm getting from this pile is a song. I don't know why I keep thinking of songs. Even for every pile, I've been getting songs. But the song that comes to mind is you should have bought me flowers, something like that, and held your hand. Who sang that? Should have gave me all your hours, something like that. I don't even know if I'm singing the lyrics right. When he had the chance, take me to every party, 'cause all I wanted to do was dance. Something like that. I feel like this, okay, I'm getting a message. This pile, yeah, your ex has done some soul searching. They've been thinking about you and thinking about the situation, analyzing the situation, which is a typical Virgo trait. I wouldn't be surprised if they are a Virgo or have Virgo in their chart. But they've been analyzing themselves, searching for wisdom, searching for clarity. And they're starting to understand that in their, you know, solidation, sorry, not solidation, in the moments of solitude, they're starting to realize that, you know, like you are someone who they really wanted something with, but I felt like they didn't really like, I felt like this person in the past didn't treat you right. I felt like you loved them more than they loved you. And now the roles have reversed, where they really, really love you now, or they've fallen in love with you in this time of separation. And it's so overwhelming to the point that there's a lot of burden on their shoulders, because they're starting to realize that you were someone who they really wanted something with. But, you know, with the unrequited love in reverse, I feel like it's literally reversed because now the roles have been reversed. In the past, I feel like you gave more and it was more unrequited on their part, where they didn't want you. But then now it's kind of like, sorry, mate, the roles have reversed, so now I've reversed. So again, they still feel a sense of unrequited love from your part. They feel like, what's the point? You know, this person's not going to accept me, you know? It's just an intuitive, you know, reading, because it doesn't have to be exactly how the cards predict it. But I definitely see this person now loves you, but they feel like you won't give them a chance because you're now wiser as well. Like, you've learned from everything this connection has taught you, and it's putting a burden on their shoulders, which is also number 10, which is completion. Like, they're starting to accept the fact that this is over, but they don't want it to be over. It's a burden, but they have to recognize that it is over, you know. They want there to be a second chance, because this is what, again, another meaning of the unrequited love in reverse. It's just like they want another chance because they kind of feel like it's not too late, you know, like they love me, right? you know, upright, it'd be like, they definitely don't love me, but it's kind of like, you know what, there could be a chance. There could be a chance. Maybe right now it's unrequited, but I can make them fall in love. I hope that they can accept my offer, because we literally have here, accept love. They want you to know that, please accept my love. I want to give love to you, but I'm waiting for you to accept it. Please accept it, you know? And I feel like a part of them knows that the right thing to do is to not accept it, because it's just over. The relationship is done. 10, completion, finito. But they just don't want to accept it, because they're realizing now in their time of solitude that how they treated you, and it's taken a toll on them, and they see you as wise now, you know? They see you as someone who's gained wisdom and you've moved on, but then now they're the ones feeling the burden. So yeah, they're having major regret. Oh, that's a song. It was When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. Like, yeah. Take you to every party, 'cause all I wanted to do was dance. Something like that, you know? Now baby, something like, now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Yeah, he's like, should have bought you flowers, should have held your hand, gave you all my hours when you had the chance, when like, if I was your man, like, do all the things I should have done when I was your man, something like that. But that's really sad. This part's making me cry, you know, because it's just like, that's not what I want to think about on my birthday. You know, that's so sad. Like, that's really sad, because in my mind, I also picked number 3 in my mind for me. And this is making me sad. This is literally making me sad, but I'm gonna move on. I'm trying to stay in a good mood since it's my birthday. I hope it resonated, guys. I'm gonna move on to pile 4. So for those of you who picked pile 4, the orange highlighter, let's find out how your ex feels about you now. From the wisdom is simple, what the hell, answer is simple deck, we have tell the truth, which is number 9. And then from the romance angel oracle deck, we have calling in your soulmate. And then we have 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Wow, 9. Yeah, so what I'm getting is your ex sees you just moving on with life. You're focusing on yourself. They see you as very like independent, like you don't need anybody to make you happy. You're content on your own, because you're, you know, very hardworking and motivated in life. You find fulfillment in yourself, but they're also seeing you as a wish fulfillment, especially with the 9 of Cups. This is somebody who's on their own, but they're happy on their own, they're content. Yeah, it's not the 10 of Cups when there's completion with somebody, but you're happy just being on your own as well. Whoops. You're happy just being on your own as well. But this person also sees you as very hardworking, because I feel like because you stepped into your power and now you're more focused on yourself, you're no longer putting so much emphasis onto the connection, and they feel that. They feel that you've taken a step back, and they're starting to see you. I feel like it comes from an element of respect. They kind of respect that about you, and it kind of makes them feel very attracted to you. But they're also seeing you as a wish fulfillment, because the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. So they're seeing you as the wish, and they're seeing you as somebody who that is actually worth putting the work back into. Like, they would want to revive it all over again, and they don't know how to tell you this, because we have to tell you the truth. They don't know how to tell you that they still have feelings for you and they still want to work it out. And I feel like in the past there were some lies that they told, and they want to come clean about them. They want to just get all out in the open, because there's a lot of feelings of guilt that I'm getting from this pile, that this person like fucked up, and they want to make things right once again. But they're scared that it's too late, and I don't think that they can make anything right about the connection. So that's why they're kind of wallowing in, you know, self-pity, and they're starting to see you as a soulmate. I feel like because you've taken your power and you're working on yourself, it's encouraging them to want to work on themselves so that they can eventually win you over, because they see you as a wish fulfillment. But yeah, we have calling in your soulmate. So I feel like they see you as a soulmate, and they see other people getting your attention, other people who are worthy of you, and it's making them jealous. So they're trying to call in you by visualizing you, thinking about you, daydreaming about you. You've been on their mind for a long time, and I want to be able to tell you the truth of some sort. That's also what I'm picking up. But again, wish fulfillment's coming up strongly, so they still see you in that kind of light. For the other piles, songs came up, but for this part I'm not really getting a song. I don't think any song comes up in my mind. Yeah, I'm seeing, yeah, I don't think any songs come up, but that's what I'm getting. I want the video to be a bit longer. Like, I want to be able to get more information out of this, but this is all what's coming up. They want to be able to put work into the relationship, but I think it's honestly too late, because we have 2 9s here, 9 of Cups, 9 here, and like I feel like you've gotten over this person long ago, and I don't feel like you should go back to the past. I feel like they can manifest you back, but I don't think you should let that happen. I think you should just be content on your own and just wait for better. But yeah, that's all I'm getting for pile number 4. Let me know if that resonated. I don't want any more requests in terms of readings, because there's a lot to get through, so I hope that helps. Yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe.